Hello, welcome to week 13. I want to talk about manifesting, and I'm not going to hem haw around. I'm going to tell you about a hack that I have been using for a long time now. And every single thing that I have manifested has been something that I have felt in here. And I want to talk about how we get it from here to here, that foot drop. It's called the head heart coherence. And I've talked about a lot of this in weeks prior, especially in the beginning when I wanted to get you a morning routine started, in journaling and doing meditation and breath work and all of these things combined. But we are going to take this to a new level. And it's going to be with our journaling. And this is going to be something that we also proclaim. And it used to be something that I was very intimidated by. It used to be this, I don't want to set a goal, or I don't want to write something down that I want or I want to happen out of fear that it may not happen and that I would get disappointed. And that's not the attitude that's going to actually manifest. So I had to really check myself in the sense where if I want something to manifest, I'm going to have to be bold, and I'm going to need to write it down, and I'm going to feel it in here. And so these are the tools that I have practiced and habits that I've practiced to be able to do this. The house that I live in, I manifested. And the only thing that I knew was I had a strong desire. I did not have the details worked out at all. And most of the time you're not going to, and you're going to probably screw it up if you are the one in control of all the details. Now you got to leave that up to Gus. I call it Gus. This is the higher power. This is God. If you call it God, universe, or source, it is that higher power. And I like to call it Gus. So when I refer to it, that's what I mean. And so I just played. I played with my imagination, and I manifested my business. I manifested my home after going through a terrible divorce. I manifested my car, my dream car, and my income, and the love of my life. And these are all things that can happen for anyone. I'm no different. I'm not anyone special. I don't have any kind of special information that I'm going to withhold. This is how it's done. And it's very simple and powerful. So in your journaling, this is what I want you to do. And this is something that's like, it's going to be here first. And then we've got to meditate and practice imagining what that looks like, feels like, sounds like, tastes like. All of our senses, we are going to practice what we did as kids, which would be daydream, and imagine what it would be like to be with the person of our dreams. What would it feel like? What would I be doing? How would we work throughout the day? All of the things that we imagine that we want, and write them down. And the sentence that I want you to write down when it comes to anything is, I am certain the love of my life will be mine. Better yet, put it in present tense. I am certain the love of my life is mine. I am certain I have an abundance of money. I am certain the car I drive is my dream car. I am certain that where I live is exactly what I want it to be. And the I am certain sentence is your ticket. So here's another hack with the I am certain sentence that I'm wanting you to do. And the numbers 3, 6, and 9 are all the non-physical numbers. And I'm going to attach something that explains what the non-physical numbers and what they are and what they mean. And so this is why we're using 3 times, 6 times, and 9 times. So I want you to write, I am certain, ... in present tense, what it is your desire is. And then 6 times, I want you to write your intentions. And then 9 times, I want you to write the outcome. Every morning in my journal, I have 2 different journals. You guys have received the one where you're doing your list of things you are grateful for, the last 24 hours, what has happened that has made you happy, and then your desired income, or not your desired income, but it is your desired income. It is I earn in present tense, ... whatever that is, or more a year. So if you're not doing that, we need to start doing that. Do that 25 times. And then next to it, we're going to write our affirmations. So that is the practice you should be doing, and you should have been doing all this time. And then I have a journal that's just lined paper. And in that, I write for the month or for whatever time frame I want this goal to be achieved. And I write 3 times my desire, then 6 times my intentions, and then 9 times the outcome. And then I'm going to do my breath work because that helps give me some focus. And then after that, I always get easily into my meditation. And it's interesting because meditation is something that I've been told by so many people is very intimidating. Oh, I can't do it. I can't stop my thought. I don't want you to stop thought. I want you to enjoy the thought. I want you to let your thoughts just run and manifest. This is how we're going to, what we just journaled is going to manifest, because we have to do this head-heart coherence. And so when we manifest, we have to feel it. We have to feel it in our cells. What it truly feels like to sit in the car of your dreams, what it smells like, what it feels like to drive, what it feels like to rev the engine if it's an engine vehicle. Mine's an electric vehicle. I have a Tesla. I love it. And I manifested that. And I manifested that not because I'm in a bunch of material things, because I really don't care about that, but I am worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy of a home that you love and feel amazing in, and you feel safe. You are worthy of a car that you enjoy driving. You are worthy of a partner that you love to share life with, if that's what your desire is. You are worthy of the income you desire to be able to live the life and the lifestyle that you want to live. And there's nothing wrong with that. And so to allow yourself to manifest these things, first, you have to feel worthy. And that is what our I am statements, the affirmations, are about. You truly have to believe that this is your birthright. You don't need to suffer. You don't need to work 50, 60 hours a week to deserve it. None of that. We deserve it just because we are who we are, and it is our birthright. And there's nothing wrong with desiring these things. So I'm just going to recap what you want to do, because I don't want to make this a super long video. I want you to be able to execute these things. And later on, I'm going to express how it is that I even found my house and manifested that. I've manifested my car just simply by daydreaming about it and just knowing that this was going to be mine one day. Because when we have a desire out there, it exists. It is just us lining up with it and getting in that vibrational space to be able to receive it. The way we get into that vibrational space is by sitting still and stepping into our feminine and allowing. It's not find it, figure it out, wrestle it to the ground. It is allowing the emotion. What does it feel like? What are my emotions when I'm sitting in the car of my dreams? What does it feel like when I step into this home that is the dream home that I have always wanted? What about the partner? What about me? Am I the partner that I want to be and that I want to show up in my life? All of these things are manifested already because you have the desire. Now it's just a matter of lining up with that. So I challenge you and encourage you to start writing these things down 3, 6, and 9 times. First one is going to be your goal or desire. And then the second thing is going to be your intention. And then the third thing is going to be the outcome. So for instance, say mine's I attract new clients. I have 5 new clients. How about that? And my intentions, I write that 3 times. My intention is I draw in 5 new clients every month. I then have the outcome is I have X amount of money in my bank account, because that's the outcome of having this many clients, right? That's just an example. And it comes to business and finances. There's all kinds of things that you can do. So practicing it in the sentence of I am certain, and then present tense of the rest of your desire. And it might take you a second to figure out what is it that I truly desire, because you've not allowed yourself to desire things out of fear of it not coming to fruition. And that is not going to be the vibrational space that is going to manifest what it is that you want. So it is going to be a work in progress. Lean into it if you struggle with even desiring things or allowing yourself to desire things. And then manifesting it is taking it one step further and just owning it and declaring it. And then ultimately feeling that in here and just allowing yourself to receive it when it's time to receive it. And you are going to be manifesting things within days, within weeks, within months, within years. It's going to happen so fast, faster than you ever could imagine. And you don't have to do a thing. There is not, I have to work harder. I have to work more. I have to manipulate this. I have to control that. It is really letting go. So I leave you with that, and I challenge you and always reach out for support. I love coaching on this part. Yes, the health and fitness is very, very important, and there should be a lot of that going on in your world. But always in the morning, first thing, you're going to set your vibration for your day, because you want to manifest your life. You don't want your life to live you. You want to live your life. And this is how you do it. And I know it sounds so simple, and it is simple. It's so cool. I love teaching this hack, because it is just something that doesn't require anything special other than willingness. So I leave you with that. I hope this is going to change a lot in your life in a very, very quick way.